Joining us now is Dr. Stella Safo. She's an internal medicine physician and the founder of Just Equity for Health. Dr. Safo, we appreciate you being here. We just saw the effect that Omicron is having on children now. How concerned are you by this spike that we're seeing among kids?
I'm pretty concerned just in terms of the numbers. You know, the absolute numbers of children that are hospitalized are still far below that of adults. And so we know that Omicron is a disease that impacts children, impacts everyone in a pretty mild manner, although we have to think about long COVID symptoms, but it definitely impacts children in a way that is mild. It is more of an upper respiratory illness. So you'll see things in very young kids from about 2 to 5. You'll see things like croup and other things that we're not normally used to seeing, which is why a lot of times they are ending up in the hospital to be evaluated. And so don't let anyone tell you that it's, not something to worry about. It is something to worry about when you think about the absolute number of kids that are now going to the hospital from Omicron and from this latest surge of COVID.
I want to talk to you a little bit about vaccinations, too. Right now, we're looking at, a little more than 200 million Americans have been fully vaccinated. As this new year gets underway, where do you think the focus should be in this vaccination effort?
We can never lose focus on getting individuals who are not vaccinated at all vaccinated. I think it's really important for us to remember that part of the reason why COVID continues to mutate and we get all these new variants is because there are reservoirs of individuals who are continuing to get it. And so the biggest thing that we can do is continue our messaging to those populations that may be resistant to go ahead and get vaccinated. And one thing that we've seen that's really interesting is when people are in the hospital with COVID and they're pretty sick and they're unvaccinated, many of them, when they get better, they say, not only am I going to get vaccinated now, I'm going to tell my colleagues and my friends and everyone that I know that's unvaccinated to get vaccinated. So we have to keep pushing among the unvaccinated, and not just here in the US, but also worldwide. There's this phrase, vaccinate the world, as one of the things that we have to do to be able to get past, managing COVID at this point, because otherwise we're going to be looking at Omicron and other variants, ad nauseum for at least another couple of months, if not years.
All right, Dr. Stella Safo with a great warning there for us. Thank you for your time today.